It's more than a game, more than a moment. This is where stories are told.
And I called your name, and every time I say something, everybody got to bark back. Again, like, when is you guys going to be coachable? It sucks that time coaching you guys. And this is what the I'm going to do, I swear to God, and I'm doing it today. Kaden, Fats, and all you guys that like to talk back, you talk back to me again, you will be done for the rest of the game, I promise you. It's not a recipe to get mad at me. If you was right, hey, coach, this is what happened. But why am I just this little punk ass that every time I say something, y'all be wanting to just punch the shit out of me and say something? Because you're not doing that where the you're going next year. You're not. You're not doing that at Buzz. Wherever you go, you're not going to do that. You're not doing that at Patino. You're not. You won't play. You could be Michael Jordan. You won't touch the floor. Like, fellas, like, the game, listen, we knew they were going to come out hot. I'm not tripping about that. I'm tripping on the discipline.
The Dragon Den is a feared place to play, the home of the AZ Compass Dragons. Just such an exciting roster, up and down.
The future of the game right here on display.
Knock that down.
Basketball brings us all together.
What was it that you saw when you first came to Compass that was like, actually, maybe this might be the place?
Well, I always loved working with, players, but, just being able to see the young kids that was hungry and wanted to prove themselves, I think, that's what really kind of was like, yo, I can probably help these young kids here. And I've been doing player development for a long time. I've been part of a lot of kids in the NBA. Also, I did Nike Americas, which worked with a lot of the head coaches in the NBA. So it was something that I was already doing at the time as well. But coming here, being a part of a family and a brotherhood with Coach Ed Gibson, Zion, and Pete, it was something that I definitely wanted to do. I played 13 years professionally. I've been around a lot of NBA guys. I work a lot of NBA guys out. So you can see it. When you're around it, there's certain things and certain ways they move. Their work ethic is totally different. The ability to see things at an early age. And then sometimes you may see a kid, you think, okay, he's good, but you just don't know. So you kind of like intrigued. They leave you wanting to see more. But, you can see it, honestly. You can see it.
I mean, we got a lot of talent here.
A lot of talent, man.
Like,
man, you look at a kid like John, who's strong, can handle the ball, get downhill, athletic. He's a bully. Then you got Trip Haywood, another player who is smooth, 6'4", 6'5", can make plays for others, see the floor very well. Foundationally with the two house brother, Kaden, getting downhill, Kalek shooting the ball and making plays. And then you add a guy like Quincy Wadley into the picture. It gets pretty crazy at times. I mean, his ability to get downhill, hang in the air, the dunks that he's been having, his ability to shoot the ball and play. And then you add some other pieces to him. You got a kid like Will. Will actually is a kid who saw us play in Chipotle at the time and was a kid and wanted to be a Compass. And now he's a senior, and his ability to understand what our culture is and play really hard. You're looking at guys also like Elijah. Elijah is a kid. He's a AZ Compass kid. He's from here. He's a kid who is super athletic and is doing a great job because he's playing out of positions. He's playing the 5 and the 4. But when you get a kid like that that can make plays, and he's super athletic. He's been dealing with, a lot of injuries and things like that. But to have him have intestinal 42 and be able to push through is unbelievable. I mean, we have a lot of talent in this group right here. And not to say the least, Demarcus Henry, right? Left-handed, 6'8", possibly 6'9", still growing. I call him Young Simba because he's about to be a king. I'm telling you that right now. The kid can really play the game, and his work ethic is crazy. When you throw him in a bunch, it's a fun group. It's really a fun group, man. So I'm really excited to see what we can do if we can stay out of our own way, when you have that much talent sometimes. But we hang our hats on defense. So the culture is a culture, and we're going to put pressure on guys each and every night.
Game day. You know what's also crazy too is our annual Compass Classic. We got all these great teams from all across the country coming here to participate. So big day. We got to win. We play ABC Prep, so looking forward to it. Got this guy right here, always working.
I'm sweating, bro.
You working today?
Seriously sweating. This event takes so much that goes into it.
People like him make my life easier. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have to do anything but to come here and coach. So appreciate you, John.
Right, y'all good? I'm gonna run across the space real quick.
I gotta shout out. She on the phone right now, but this is one of the most important people here at AZ Campus. She's behind, like the closed doors, just always working. My girl Tommy, always holding it down. She's been holding it down from day one. We love Miss Tommy.
Yep, she does.
I just had to come through.
All right.
The right time. You got a good team, good group of guys, and we have the potential to do something special.
Yeah.
Shock the world, right? Win it all this year. And that's it. So these guys are willing to pay whatever price to get that trophy. So, a lot of the guys are sacrificing their own individual personal stats to accomplish that mission. So, yeah, so far in our 9 years of being on the national level, we only got one McDonald's All-American. I feel like over the years we didn't have a few that got snubbed, but it is what it is. We can't cry over spilled milk. This year for sure, I thought we had a couple guys that should have got that award, but we're gonna keep working. I know next year we're gonna get one for sure, one or two. But that still don't stop us from putting guys in the league, and you can't deny the fact that we didn't have amazing players through this, program history. We've only been around for 9 years, so for us to have some of these guys come in here and leave and they're successful at the next level, that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And then as far as just recruiting in general, what is that? Is this around the usual time you guys are starting to recruit players for next year, or is that kind of at the end of the season?
This is the time now. This is, especially for me, I've been talking to a lot of guys, and so this is the time of year that we try to see who's out there, who we really like, and kind of go from there. School comes first with us. You knock that out, boom, you got the keys to the gym, you got your own car, and it's on you now. What you want to be, a lottery pick? You want to be the best guard in the country, the best point guard in the country like you already are? You want to keep that spot and make sure you forget being the best point guard, but the best player in the country? All right, then. Right. You got time and you got access to work. It's on you.
Hell yeah.
So that's what we on. Yeah. But now I appreciate you, man. I'm about to we got a little game tonight, so I'm about to get ready for that, but I just want to tap in with you, man. See what's up. We got ABC Prep. We got Brandon Mason Jr., his son's playing us. So. Listen up. This game means so much. It's been a long time since we played home. It's a game that people are going to see the maturity in us, the growth in us. Don't chase stats. okay? At the end of the day, when we win this game, I want the captions to say, is AZ Comp is the #1 team in the country. That's what I want the caption to say. Because if somebody's asking that question, that means they saw something. They saw us playing together. They saw us communicating. They saw the high energy. And that's what we're going to display out there. We don't have a choice. We're on the brink of winning it all. And every time we step on the floor, you got to feel our energy.
Every year, the best teams don't just wait for competition. They bring the competition to them. That's what the Compass Classic has become. A national event hosted by AZ Compass. Teams flying in from all over the country. Different styles, different programs, different talent, all under one roof. Because at this level, you don't get better playing easy games. You get tested. And that's the point of weekends like this. Not just to win, but to sharpen the team, to build chemistry, to build toughness, to build the culture of AZ Compass basketball. A culture built on pressure, on expectations, on proving yourself every single night. Because when you're chasing the top spot in the country, every game matters, every possession matters, and every team wants to be the one to knock you off. And throughout the weekend, Compass handled business. 2 wins. But more importantly, growth. The ball started moving better. Communication got louder. The energy came back. After tough stretches earlier in the season, the team looked more connected, more focused. The guys understood that on this journey to #1 in the nation, they just had to be connected and consistent. AZ Prep came out with a hot start, and it took a second to adjust. They were hitting from everywhere, and tensions got high. The guys started missing easy buckets, and coach needed to recoup the situation.
Now you gotta play solid defense. Carry, man. Get up there.
After the timeout, they were still down 7 points. It started to look like they were making a comeback, but as you know with this Compass team, turnovers was their weakness. This team really needed to turn it around before stuff really started going bad.
Damn, man, can we score in transition?
Chill out.
Hey, at some points, we're gonna have to score the ball in transition. We're not gonna win the game if you can't score in transition. You know what I'm saying? Go sit down for a second. I get it, just sit down for a second. I'm saying it's a whole team thing.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like we at the rim, we missing layups. It's 3-on-1 and we throwing one-hand passes and we're not catching the ball. You guys are playing amazing defense. We've been this way. That we've never been a good talking team. We've never been a good talking team, and if you're gonna pay right now, you got one thing to do is to switch up high. You know they shoot threes. Why are we can guard? How many baskets have they made at the rim? Why are we going for anything here? If you can't plug the gap and get back, stay your ass back on shooters.
Who are hitting the threes are white jersey ass, like weak ass niggas, man.
Like y'all, because they're wide open.
Stay solid. Stop gambling. Stop gambling. Stay solid.
Come on, y'all, get something like this. All right. Let's go, kill
The team knew that creating bad habits can transfer into the game. Watching the players continue to try and play good defense, but then come up short, made this game even tougher than it needed to be. I think the guys knew that they were better and got overconfident on what the initial scout was. For #1 teams to be #1, they have to beat the good and the bad and not underestimate anybody.
All right? 30 seconds. They're diving on the floor. Huh? Okay, but they're diving on the floor. That's something. We gotta match that. All right? Hey, let's get to the drive. What happened?
This game shouldn't have been close. On paper, this was supposed to be another statement win, another team to check off the list. But talent only gets you so far. The frustration, the bad body language, the lack of communication, it all carried over into the first half. Guys weren't trusting each other. Possessions felt disconnected. Every mistake started snowballing into another one. And for the first time in a while, you could feel the pressure building. Because when you're chasing the #1 spot in the country, every weakness gets exposed. Not just your game, your chemistry, your maturity, your ability to stay together when things stop going your way. This wasn't about skill anymore. It was about identity. Something had to change, and fast.
They came and drove or something. I'm talking about this corner. He was on the opposite side. That person stood there. That's why he didn't pass it there. What I'm saying is, if it's on a strong side, don't even try to do this. Just stay with yours. They're a whole bunch of on that flight of dudes.
Yeah, if he's driving too, you just go right there.
Just stay. Fellas, they got 5 threes and 1 dunk. If they get to the basket on us, I take that. Stop even helping. If it's like the strong side gap when we shrink, yeah. But if it's the strong side corner, all they're doing is enticing you. Don't let them get it off.
But that's the thing about this team. When you've got a roster full of dogs, full of guys wired to compete, it only takes one moment for everything to change. One stop. One shot, one burst of energy, and suddenly the switch gets flipped. The communication gets louder, the trust comes back, the pace changes, and the team that looked disconnected just minutes ago starts looking dangerous again. Because when AZ Compass is locked in, there's no hesitation, no fear, no looking back. And once they find that rhythm, they can overwhelm anybody in the country.
Achilles.
Poke that, hold it. Yeah, don't poke at it. Don't poke at it. Shoot it.
Please score, Lord Jesus. Please score, Lord Jesus. Please score in transition. Score in transition. Go attack the ball. Attack. Stay there, Diaz. No, Diaz. We're not gonna score this one. Thank God. Last shot. Hey! John sleeping. He's just gambling. It's always just delayed. Always delayed.
Everybody got an attitude, bro.
Then why everybody got an attitude?
Everybody got
Like everybody. What do you mean screaming for no reason? We doing this again?
I got
How
like
is that no reason? I don't give a f. I'm talking about the play. If I was really concerned about how you were playing, I would have took you out. You had one play because it was a miscommunication. And I called your name, and every time I say something, everybody got to bark back. Again, like when is you guys gonna be coachable? It sucks that time coaching you guys. And this is what the f I'm gonna do, I swear to God, and I'm doing it today. Kaden, Fast, and all you guys that like to talk back, you talk back to me again, you will be done for the rest of the game, I promise you. That's what's gonna happen. Because if I had a problem with you, I would have took you out the game. But I don't. I'm letting you guys rock out. Yes, you got 8 steals. You're playing your ass out right now. But the second there was a miscommunication, and I don't know who fault was it, I just saw you being the play. I'm like, Kaden, it's not a recipe to get mad at me. If you was right, hey, coach, this is what happened. But why am I just this little punk ass that every time I say something, y'all be wanting to just punch the shit out of me and say something? Because you're not doing that where the you're going next year. You're not. You're not doing that at Buzz. Wherever you go, you're not going to do that. You're not doing that at Pitino. You're not. You won't play. You could be Michael Jordan. You won't touch the floor. Obviously, I got trust in you. I let you rock out the whole second quarter. It was a bang-bang play. And you know what Elijah did when he had a question? Hey, on the pitch, this is what we do, and we answer it. So if I was wrong because y'all let you, hey, coach, listen, this is what I did. Not like, I'm a coach. Now we're past that. But D'Angelo's right. We got to play defense. And we are playing defense better. I told you guys, when we limit them from shooting threes, now we went up. But the thing is, fellas, this is what I'm trying to say. When I be saying stuff, guys don't really want to listen to me. We are a horrible team in transition. The only time we're finishing when we get to the rim. We missed out on 10 points in transition. What are we up by right now, 6 or 8? 9. We're up by 9. So you're up by 19 right now if you make your layups in transition. Like, fellas, like the game, listen, we knew they were going to come out hot. I'm not tripping about that. I'm tripping on the discipline. I told the guys that were on there, I said, watch, when we stop them from shooting threes, we're going to go up by 10 or whatever points. And so far, we've been doing that.
You're on a 15-0 run after running him off the line.
And I'm the same guy that told Kayla, I said, keep shooting that. I'm encouraging when it's time to be encouraging. DXC had a mismatch. I had to calm my ass down. What do you see out there, bro? But goddamn, I'm going to say something out of, like, whatever. I have the right to. Like, you guys are playing and having fun. Q came out there and said, hey, guys got to match my energy. I'm sick of being quiet. And coach was like, you're right. We got you. We're all on the same page. Go ahead.
I feel like everybody's playing hard. So the matching the energy, I feel like everybody's matching everybody.
No, now you guys are. You weren't playing hard in the beginning.
The game playing game to shoot game. Like we told that we put all practice on.
We got help that helps us, bro.
Guys, it's a difference in having energy and being disciplined. That's what we're messing up at, right? Like being smart with the energy that we provide out there defensively, understand it with the game plan, and then also we're not having fun. It don't look like you guys are having fun out there. We got to settle down, all right? They had their chance. This second half got to be ours. We just got to settle down and play our game.
Yeah.
They can't mess with us, bro. Like,
they really,
settle down, have fun.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm not taking away like their aggression. It's when we playing hard in the beginning. No, we weren't playing hard because playing hard is playing smart. Playing hard is playing smart. Okay? And I thought we figured it out the last 3 or 4 minutes. Now here's the thing. Now we on the other end too. We're not,
3 minutes.
We on the other hand too. We haven't capitalized on our threes, and it's gonna fall this half. Okay, it will. We just got to keep putting ball pressure. The thing is, fella, I just want us to be disciplined. And let's go out there. Be disciplined. Know what I'm talking about now. Don't come off the bench on no bullshit.
Have fun, man. Come on. Have fun. Have fun.
Get 1 3, 1 2 3.
After halftime, there was no looking back. Whatever needed to be said in that locker room was heard loud and clear. Because from that point on, Compass looked like themselves again. Connected, focused, relentless. The energy shifted completely. And suddenly, every team in the Compass Classic was trying to survive the storm. Compass handled business the way everyone expected them to. Not just winning games, but making a statement. And more importantly, they started to look like a team again. Because this weekend was bigger than just trophies at home. It was preparation, a reset, one final realignment before the real test. Now all eyes turn to Los Angeles. All-Star Weekend, the biggest stage yet. And with the push for the #1 spot in the nation getting louder, Compass was headed to LA with something to prove. You need weekends like this, not just to win games, but to realign, to remember who you are before the real test arrives. And that test was waiting in Los Angeles. The Nike EYBL Scholastic Session. The biggest stage in high school basketball. The best teams in the nation. The best players in the country.
Somebody's gonna get us one, but we gotta take care of business tomorrow. We have to take care of business on Sunday. So I'm asking you guys, like, just make sure you take care of your bodies, right? When we come in tomorrow, make sure you be locked in, because Lou's going to have to scout. I need you guys to be there at Hiller River at 11:20. We'll shoot the ball better. Trust me. We'll shoot it better. We'll shoot it better on Sunday. We'll make layups. We'll finish in transition, okay? We'll keep getting more steals like you did, you know what I'm saying? I love how you guys are sharing it, you know what I'm saying? But good job. Be, you know what I'm saying? Do the right thing. Go get some sleep, and let's get up out here. Good job. Get well, John. Good job, Willie.
And for AZ Compass, another opportunity to make their case. Not just as one of the best teams in America, but the #1 team in the nation on the next episode of Cost of a Dream.
What's your name?
Jeremiah Fierce.
So, how does it feel being back at Compass?